Level 1. The recruit. The elevator dings. You step into a polished steel cage with no buttons labeled for your floor. A man in a tailored suit slides an envelope across the security desk. Inside, a badge, an encrypted phone, and instructions that make no sense yet. You're small in this system. Everyone else seems to know the rules. You don't. You learn quickly. Follow orders, never ask why, never question loyalty. One mistake and your clearance is revoked. One hesitation and you're replaced. Your first assignment: tail a courier carrying a flash drive worth $120,000. You memorize his route, noting cameras, license plates, even the way he twitches his left eye. You call in every observation. Your hands shake when you hand over the report. By the end of your first week, you've slept 3 hours a night. Your apartment feels empty, like it isn't yours. Every reflection in the mirror is a stranger. Still, there's a thrill. You survived level 1. Barely. Level 2. Field analyst. They start trusting you with data. Satellite feeds, intercepted messages, financial transactions. You spot patterns no one else sees. Each correct prediction brings a nod from someone behind a darkened glass. Approval tastes like power. Rules become clearer. Information is currency. Never reveal what you know. Trade it carefully. One leak can erase your name. One wrong call can cost millions. You decode a transfer of $1.2 million meant for an offshore shell company. Reporting it isn't enough. You're asked to manipulate it, reroute it quietly. You rationalize. It's just numbers. People are abstract until you see the consequences. Sleep is optional. Ethics are negotiable. You're becoming efficient, calculating. Level 2 feels like control, but it's just the first shadow of it. Level 3. Field operative. Now you move outside the office. Your face is a blur in crowded streets. Cameras track you, but you track others. You pick locks, intercept conversations, shadow targets for hours. Mistakes now have teeth. You extract a compromised executive before rival intelligence can identify him. Payment: $40,000 in untraceable bills. Bonus: a coded note promising promotion if discretion is absolute. You feel yourself harden, killing time with small lies, small manipulations. You sleep with one eye open. You start to forget who you were before this. The invisible chains tighten. Rules are etched into every action. Loyalty is currency. Obedience is survival. And you obey. Level 4. Operations Coordinator. You're no longer following. You're directing. A team of 5 operatives answers to you. Their lives are your responsibility. Mistakes aren't tolerated. Your instructions carry weight, influence. You orchestrate surveillance across 3 continents. Handle daily transfers totaling over $500,000. You approve extraction plans, issue cleanup orders, negotiate with assets who think they have options. You lie with precision. You know the cost of hesitation. Psychologically, you're quieter. Decisions are clinical. You rationalize betrayals as necessary friendships as liabilities. Power tastes cleaner than fear, but fear lingers at the edges. You are competent. You are noticed. You are rising. Level 5. Director of Intelligence. Now you manage networks, not individuals. Information flows to you from dozens of operatives, shell companies, hacked servers. You see patterns invisible to anyone else. You wield leverage worth tens of millions, maybe billions. Ethics are gone. You blackmail, manipulate, and redirect power. Rivals vanish or change allegiances. You cultivate loyalty through fear, prestige, and selective generosity. Your identity fractures. You smile at staff, but inside you measure them like assets. Every conversation is a transaction. Every interaction is a calculation. Sleep comes only in short bursts. You dream in encrypted messages. Trust is a liability. You are both predator and accountant of the shadows. Level 6. Chief Strategist. At this point, you answer only to the billionaire. You advise on deals that could topple markets, on operations that could destabilize governments. You command multiple intelligence cells, control millions in hidden accounts, and decide the fate of assets with a flick of your thumb. Isolation creeps in. Few can see the full map. Fewer can question you without consequence. Every interaction is strategic. Every smile carries intention. You start keeping secrets from yourself. You rationalize betrayals of former colleagues as necessary sacrifices. Your reflection is a stranger. Family, friends. They exist in a distant, almost fictional plane. The system is total, and you are near its apex. Level 7, Shadow Architect. Now you operate unseen, untouchable. Decisions ripple across continents before anyone notices. Rival billionaires, governments, law enforcement. They see only what you allow. You hold sway over elections, corporate collapses, clandestine acquisitions. You rarely meet anyone. Your network works like a self-sufficient organism. You provide the rules, they execute. Mistakes are silently corrected or disappeared. Emotionally, you are quiet, almost hollow. Each action carries a moral weight you no longer process. Consequence is a ledger entry. You are admired, feared, invisible. Yet the isolation is complete. No one touches your life. No one touches you. Level 8, the untouchable. The billionaire calls you once a month. Face-to-face is unnecessary. You are the ghost in the machine, the architect of everything. Wealth flows, influence radiates, enemies tremble at your absence. You sit in a private penthouse, walls lined with screens, feeds from every asset, every transaction, every conversation you've ever touched. You are omnipotent and alone. No friendship survives this level. No loyalty lasts longer than a strategic advantage. You reflect rarely. When you do, it is with cold clarity. Every decision, every betrayal, every moral compromise has built this tower. You are untouchable, but the cost is a life lived only in shadows. Somewhere, a new recruit is following a courier through darkened streets. He thinks he understands the game. He doesn't, but he will.